This is WAMU 88.5. I'm Esther Ciammachilli. Host Geri Mitchell has carried listeners through midday talk shows, news magazines, breaking news, and special coverage since 2017. She also spearheaded WAMU's Lift Every Voice project, bringing short stories about iconic Black artists, visionaries, athletes, and others during Black History Month. Geri is leaving WAMU. She's moving back to her native St. Louis to be closer to her family. It's an honor to have Geri in the studio with us for one last host-to-host chat. Geri, welcome.
Thank you so much, Esther.
You have spent more than 3 decades in broadcasting, working for stations in St. Louis before coming to D.C., and becoming a radio host is a choice for a lot of us. What called you to this work?
I knew when I was in 8th grade that when I was asked to speak at an 8th grade graduation and I got in front of a microphone, and I knew that's what I wanted to do, public speaking in some sort of way. But I had always been a fan of radio. I had a radio that I put on the front porch and sat out there. I was always in tune to radio. So I knew that's what I wanted to do. And then when I got into high school, I spoke at my high school graduation, farewell to my fellow classmates. And so I just knew that in large audiences, small audiences, that's what I was supposed to do.
After college, you worked also as a teacher.
Yes, I did.
Of African American history. That helped to inform you when you created the Lift Every Voice project here at WAMU. Here's one of those audio pieces from the project featuring another familiar WAMU voice.
Lonnie Bunch III is the first historian and first African-American to lead the Smithsonian Institution in its 177-year history. I'm Kojo Nnamdi of WAMU, and I'm lifting my voice to honor Black History Month.
Tell us how this project came together.
I came up with the idea of doing what we call in radio liners, just a one-liner, just a drop, a little nugget of information. I realized Black History Month was only 2 or 3 months away. And so I pitched it to my then program director, and he ran it up the chain, and he says, we don't have much time to come up with this entire thing. So I was working day and night researching Black history makers and people that were obscured in history and those who are very familiar to most people. The staff caught on, and I wanted this to be a diverse project. I wanted it to be equitable project, and I wanted it to include everyone.
You can take the teacher out of the classroom, but not for long. During your time in D.C., you also worked with students from the creative school, and you taught them about broadcasting. Tell us more about what you learned from the kids you were working with.
What children bring to me is life and possibility. And so when I saw these students come in with bright eyes, they were nervous, but I thought, what a wonderful thing to do is to expand this project to the students and to actually put them behind the microphone and have them do the voices of the history maker that I chose for them. And they lit up. And I have gotten messages from their directors and leaders telling me that there are students who are now in college and have chosen journalism and broadcasting as their major. If I can inspire one, just one, to actually take the baton from folks like myself who are moving on, I believe that we have hope for our future.
That is WAMU's now former midday host, Geri Mitchell. Geri, it has been a pleasure working with you all these years, and that smile that just lights up every single room that it enters.
Thank you so much.